Law is a great degree to undertake because it is so attractive to such a wide range of employers.
I'm in HR, so I've done a bit of exploring in law modules before. So I thought, yeah, I'm actually going to go in and take this one step further and study the thing that I'm so passionate about.
While students are studying here at Solent Law School, they get great opportunities to learn from highly experienced and dedicated staff members.
So I've decided to go for Solent after researching into the law degree specifically. I managed to get the chance to meet a lot of the lecturers online as well because I transferred during the pandemic. But they were lovely, they were so welcoming, the facilities they talked about were brilliant as well, and just their general enthusiasm just sold it to me really quickly.
So if we've ever had any problems or if I have any concerns, I can reach out to them within lecture times, outside, within or outside of seminars as well. Yeah, they're really, really helpful and useful with the connections that they've had and the sort of additional workshop and opportunities they give to us. Yeah, it's just really nice to have people teaching you that don't necessarily feel like teachers, but more colleagues or friends in a supportive sort of way that you can just go to them if you need them.
And they also get opportunities to network with many professionals who visit the law school for our Law Careers Spotlight events to talk about career opportunities in law. And students also get opportunities to secure work experience in the numerous job opportunities that we publicise.
So there's been loads of sessions with different firms that we've been invited to. There's a lot of practical work experience. There's the moot sessions that we have that's run obviously by the lecturers as well. But there has been so many options.
So I was put into contact through the course with some virtual work experience that was available with a firm. It was amazing. It was really insightful. It was a full day with the firm virtually speaking to different partners, different guest speakers, all about law and what a career in law might look like.
There are a range of great facilities here at Solent, but the jewel in the crown for us is this room right here, which is a state-of-the-art courtroom. Now, we hold our moots here to give our students advocacy experience in exactly the kind of spaces where some of them would spend a good part of their careers.
It's amazing. It really puts you into sort of real life court life, I guess. And myself, I'm part of the moot team, so we get to do all of our moot sessions in there.
So mooting is kind of like a debate advocacy route of public speaking, so it's often used in court a lot if you're a barrister or solicitor advocate. And essentially we have those facilities in the university. It's a moot session and a moot kind of club that's run by one of our lecturers. He helps us run through advocacy, public speaking, the language to use in court as well. So it's a really practical experience that we get to do while studying as well.
Aside from that, we have our own section within the library, so you can go in there. It's a silent section. There are literally thousands of books to access.
We've also been given the chance to be qualified on a lot of legal databases as well, and from that a lot of the students have then qualified from that as well, ready for the legal world after uni.
We do have access to both Westlaw and Lexis, which are two law sort of resourcing websites, and there's books, articles, journals, everything you can think of law related available there.
What sets apart the law course at Solent is our emphasis on blending theoretical and practical elements. So for example, my first year students can walk into my criminal law class and learn about the elements of an offence, and then straight after that they'll go into a class and have a practical exercise in which they learn how to handle a client who's been charged with that same offence. And then later another class will have them and they'll learn how to do a bail application on that person's behalf. Now that prepares them for the real world of work right from the get-go.
I sort of explained my plans, shall we say, in the first year with a couple of the lecturers online, and they then put me forward for different work experience opportunities. I started writing legal articles for a law firm local in Southampton, and from there continued doing so. I think it's almost about a year now.
We've already had so many opportunities to have firms come in and speak with us, to find out a little bit more about what they're doing in their jobs and the career paths they took into their journeys and their professions in law.
Our law degree has been revalidated to meet the requirements of the sweeping changes that have been taking place in the legal profession with the introduction of the Solicitors Qualifying Exams, the SQE.
We've had lots of workshops on the new SQE routes into law as well. So yeah, lots and lots of guidance from lecturers as to what I can do to be sort of in front of my peers.
But just in general, they've been brilliant with advice. I think if you're determined to get somewhere, they will help you as much as they can to get there whilst you study.
We have recently entered into a groundbreaking partnership with the College of Legal Practice, who will be offering the SQE1 preparation module. Now this means that our third year students will now have an optional module that's embedded into their curriculum and that prepares them to face this new solicitor's exam.
When I graduate, I expect to take away, obviously, a great degree, lots of learning and a good understanding of the law, but also a great friendship group. I definitely see that I'll get professional connections through my degree as well, just based on sort of the firms and the solicitors we've already had come into the university.
So my expectations have been far exceeded than what I was hoping for. With the lecturers, the seminars, the facilities, everything, it's just been far better than I could have imagined.